Is this Dylan? I'll be taking off soon. But I don't know, it doesn't quite look like him. He was staring at me though, staring right at my car. I gotta be careful leaving the city. The castle in Elk Mound, Wisconsin. Alright, so I'm at the castle in Elk Mound, and today is supposed to be 90 degrees. So I'm thinking I'm gonna stay parked here for the day. The library doesn't open up until 2, and I really don't want to struggle at one of the hottest points of the day to get over to that library. I don't really need the library today, and hey, what the heck, you know, I'll see what the crowd is like here at this castle. It's pretty peaceful right now. It's quite a climb coming up here. All right, so there I am, and it's a grass pathway, kind of beat up a little bit, but not too much. So it's not really checked out a lot. Elk Mound is between two major cities, so it may not be so popular to visit. But yeah, we're allowed to go to the top. Apparently this used to be an old Indian lookout. Oh, Moline. I'm gonna pick some of that. Picnic table, the bench here, video surveillance. I didn't see where the cameras are right there. Okay. Yeah, you get a pretty cool view. Maybe I might try. Deceased rural letter carriers. This is interesting. They made a shrine for the dead letter carriers. This is the very top. Oh, no, it's a little bit higher. This feels like a military bunker. Bring your guns up here as a defense position. Under this area under surveillance. Violators of what? Yeah, they call it a castle. I got a bench. And then you can survey farmland. Bring out my binoculars. I didn't think of that until now. That's why I want to hang out here, because I do want to come back up, see it in a different light later in the evening. Alright, I've been struggling with hip pain, and it started with the shoulder and then worked its way to the back of the hip, and then there's a pain right here, and I put a magnet there, and the pain is reduced. I'm doing better. I'm actually able to walk without pain. So even though I tried exercising the hip, putting the magnet there seems to have done a better job. And I just want to point out too that it seems like the magnets are very effective keeping them in keeping them there for a prolonged period of time, instead of using a big stack for like 15 minutes. Keeping them more affixed for a longer period of time seems to be more effective, at least in this case. Alright, I am going to bicycle the mile to the library that opens up at, it opened up at 2, from 2 to 6. Oh man, coming back is gonna, well, This is very steep, and I got weak brakes and a heavy backpack, so I'm riding the brakes. This is not easy. It's not gonna, oh my God. Okay. Okay. The brakes are so weak I can't even make a complete stop. That's not gonna work. Just that section was a little too steep, and this is more flat, and I feel like I can stop if necessary. I need to have that feeling. If it doesn't feel like I can stop if it's necessary, like right here. Okay, I got the brakes all the way back. Okay. Like, all right, I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. Alrighty, I guess. All right. Oh my God, I could have parked down here. I had no clue. Yeah, this is a mile. It's a long distance. Libraries. There, I see the library sign. Kind of a busy road to cross, with only a stop sign. No skateboarding, rollerblading, or bicycling. Oh. It says they're closed still, so I don't think they're opening at 2. Or they are. They just didn't. Oh, they just didn't take down or turn the sign. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to sleep here tonight. Come down from the hill, the Castle Hill, and pull into here for the night. I don't see any signs. They might enforce something, but it's not clear what that could be. All right, something got inside my car while I was gone. Chewed up, went right for my bread. I mean, there are holes that lead inside. Just pick one of them. That's disappointing. Probably the damage, easily got through the damaged part of the car. Is that animal still inside? Oh my God. If it went and came in from the back and then came all the way to the front for the bread, it pretty much explored the entire car. Okay, I guess I wasn't recording. I said it bit into the apple and stole about 10 pieces of bread. Here I was more concerned about humans breaking in. I rolled up all the windows, locked the doors, and some little animal gets in, takes my bread and apple. I was only gone about 4 hours. Alright, I actually did hear one of those little rodents down here. So all I can do is hope that they sleep at nights and don't bother me overnight. There's another one. Okay. My left and my right. I just I I hope they're just daytime creatures. Alright, can't really even see the screen through the camera. But I have a screen. Man, I was out of the car. I stepped out of the car for like 2 seconds. And I got 2 mosquitoes in here. They're very aggressive around here. I'm thinking, why not just keep the screen up? I think I could drive with the screen on this door. I won't keep it on this driver's side. It's easy to take on and off. But the passenger side, it's more difficult. I think I'm gonna keep a permanent screen on this passenger door so that I can freely open and close it, open and close the window without worry of mosquitoes getting in. And I think I could safely drive with this screen. Oh, there's that mosquito again. Oh, there we go. Wow. They're so aggressive, and there's horseflies out here too that are very aggressive. And yeah, one got me. One got me on the elbow. All right, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Festival Foods, West Side. All right, from my sitting position, I saw this off in the distance, and I just thought it was a little amusing. Menards is covered by the tree, but that's just at my angle. All you see is men. I'm like, what? Men? Alright, I'm in Eau Claire, and it's a 2-hour parking limit here in this parking lot at the library. Strictly for the library, it's 2 hours downtown, so very busy. I'm not going to be able to do everything I want. Crosswalk's kind of faded. I'm sure this is a busy library. I remember 20 years ago having difficulty trying to find somewhere to sit without being crowded. They don't want to explain why. Oh, performances? Huh. Mount Simon Park, Eau Claire. Mount Simon Park, Eau Claire. So the deer are just as unafraid, now as they were in 2008, eating around the city during the daytime. It really shows no fear. And they grow in population too. I think they get eliminated at times. You could see, sometimes you could see like 10 or 15 in a big group. This is only singular. Often if you look around, nice shelters and nice areas, ones that have electricity. I can't recall if electricity is a good standard to think about, but if you are at a nice shelter, you can look around a little bit and sometimes find water available. It's almost like a standard feature for nice shelters. This one actually has a cooking area. The electricity works, so I'm going to bring my electric cooker, cook some potatoes. This is, you don't see this very often. Big slab in the center for putting food dishes. They serve, and then people come to the center to get the food and then distribute out to the wherever they want to sit. It's a neat little setup. Wanted to get them driving by my car.
Is and carrot cake.
But I've got some carrot cakes on really good. I've got some green frosted, supposed to be mint.
Oh. When you get a chance, check your...
I went to go see Into the Woods, a play at this theater, but they might be permanently like closed down. Well, there's this plaque I didn't even see. This is a little scary to see. Looks kind of loose. They do live plays. Reed's Hall, former site. Yeah, it looks really closed, but they have lights on. It's just reached the end of its life. And then I've been inside this Stone's Throw bar next to it. They have live concerts. Been only inside it once though. Skateboarding is cool, just not at the Haymarket place. Looks like this is a theater.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, it says something about box office here. The stage is set. Yeah, it looks a little different around here from when I seen it a long time ago. Is Eau Claire trying something by shining these lights into this cubby hole underneath the bridge to prevent people from sleeping under here? I've never seen this. I think this is for homeless people. Maybe a little entertainment value. Interesting. Other cities don't do that. Turning trash into art. Alright, Lake Altoona, Altoona, Wisconsin. Altoona, Wisconsin. Looks like there's some large fish in this lake. The Asian carp. So the dead carcass on Lake Altoona, which there's no bugs at all of any kind. No mosquitoes, gnats, horseflies, maybe ticks. No flies. Did they just spray insecticide on this area or what? It's pretty nice. And there's nobody here. There's been nobody. It may not be too popular. Some fisherman had his boat parked right next to the dock for a little bit. They launch just over there. There's a beach, there's a boat launch, and then this fishing pier. Kind of neat. Alright, here's my idea for the roof coverings. I used 2 blankets. I sewed the ends. I sewed this in a double, just one sew job. But I'm thinking I'll lay this top blanket on top of this blanket. That way it holds this top part in place. It's kind of sturdy. I got all these other sticks to put on top of it if it fails. But then I can, in windy, I should be able to keep this together in windy conditions then, I think. Just using gravity and sticks and blankets for some sun protection. It's still gonna get hot though, but it helps more. So it's after 6 p.m. I pretty much spent the day here listening to those trains slamming their cars. Hear that all day, slamming, cars crashing into each other all day. Finally see a mulberry tree that's ready to go. Berries are ready to go, but it's hanging right off over the water. I've seen this before with the June berries. Tree right next to the water is like ready before all other trees. Alright, since I'm cooking a little bit more, which is pretty much potatoes, I want the cooking to go a little bit faster. So I got another pot. This one. $32 came with the steam thing at the Walmart. So that I can cook eggs, put this aside, and then have potatoes ready to go. Because I'm only using one burner. It'll save me some time, because if I was only using this one pot, and then if I wanted to cook eggs and potatoes at once, I have to pour the eggs or potatoes out into a mixer bowl, and then it's just more of a hassle. I figure I'll just get another pot and see how that works out. Alright, I considered this professional plaza parking lot, but they do have signs saying private property, so they don't want people parking there. It's right next to the campus, so I think they're discouraging that. So I got this side road here. There's no signs in this section of it. Next to a lot of medical offices. I'm gonna just set up here. I want to look around, but so far on this road, I'm gonna be entirely exposed to the sun. Pretty much. Maybe you get a little glimpse, maybe get a little taste of shade from this tree, but not much. Alright, well, it certainly feels more efficient with 2 pots, because as soon as the eggs were satisfactory, I was able to toss the potatoes right on. I didn't even turn off the flame. Yeah, my hip is still hurting. My right hip. It started out with my shoulder, then it went to my lower left back, and now this has settled in my right hip. And I know it started from the toxins from the Canadian fires. All right, I know the Canadian fires, it was overwhelming. It started out blowing out all kinds of snot and coughing, and then I got the pains in my joints, because that's what happens when I get toxic overload, is my joints get painful. But this hip pain, it's really sticking with me. I'm trying to stretch it out, magnets, anything. Alright, I am entering the college, UW Eau Claire, that I used to go to. I know I've been up and down this sidewalk and on foot and bicycle. Doesn't look like it's really changed. Yeah, there's this little trail that goes behind Putnam Park State Natural Area, so you can sneak back there. I never saw Amazon truck Amazon Prime trucks on campus at all. So these first dorms on the left are like more the affluent dorms. They're much nicer. They're called chancellors. You always need a permit. I was looking on the map. There used to be tennis courts, but they got pulled, and they put apartments in place, because I had to stay in like a hotel as part of overflow. The towers are still there. Got chancellors. Yeah, it's just stuff that's all familiar to me. Yeah, Oak Ridge. I think Oak Ridge is for only the females. Oak Ridge is females only. 1969, wow. And then, yeah, I don't really know how all of them. Some of them are kind of mixed. There's some door. Yeah, this is the new one with a garage. There, right here. There used to be tennis courts right here. Uh-oh. Now they got what, a 6-story building that's very long, rivals towers. The suites, fancy hats, something going on. Horan Hall. Horan Hall is the all males dorm, 1961. People eat in here at the Hilltop Center. Oh yeah, it's all familiar. This is not. This atrium is different. They blocked the road. I don't think my brakes can handle this. Radar enforced. What? I've never seen it be radar enforced. I don't recall ever seeing that warning. Where's the radar? And it's 15? Okay, there's a barrier. That one really covers. Okay. Wow. There used to be a road here. There used to be a dorm here. Supercomputing. Hewlett Packard. There used to be a dorm here. This used to have a road. Now it's just an extra wide sidewalk. Wow. They got 2 sidewalks. Science and Health Building. Biomedical. They got some plans. This is the library, I'm sure. Yeah, McIntyre. Wow. Yeah, it's just from my personal experience, it's quite interesting.